Hey, we're live.
Oh, we're live. Look. Good evening and welcome to Delhi Park Softball on this doubleheader evening. The Glove wins 2. An allotment of players came out tonight. Mike Schneider had some outstanding cheering comments from the bench tonight. It was an all-around great victory. The first one started off a little rocky, but the Glove prevailed. The second one was a nail-biter back and forth, holding the team 19-18. Is that right? It's 19-18, up +1 in the bottom of 7. Only one runner reached. Got the first 2, 1 got on, and then 3 ends it. What'd you see out there tonight? What we got to honorable mention so far? Who's our first call up?
Well, first of all, I just want to say, looking at this, I remember the last time we could say this, the Gloves won 5 of 6 over the last month. That includes 3 squeakers, 4-3 in the wood bat, 18-17 here 2 weeks ago, and a 19-18 tonight. In case anybody forgot, softball's funny.
Make softball great again. Seriously, don't worry about China.
Good ball club. Good ball club. You know what? I'm going to start out with this guy right here. Danny comes back. There's some life in the team. I think he's been around for a good portion of these victories. 2 games, 7 for 7 tonight, 3 doubles, a homer, and a triple. 6 runs scored. You know who else is a machine? I mean, this guy's been driving runs in like mad.
My ears are burning.
Freddie Pruitt hit a long ball tonight. Freddie, come on up.
Pruitt has been driving in runs like mad.
I'm going to sneak in back.
Freddie Pruitt, when you smoked your first long ball, first of 2, because you smoked the triple in the second game, I believe. Am I correct?
Yeah, but now he's actually hit.
In the first game, you smoked the long ball.
Now they're falling.
Mike Schneider was hurt on the bench yelling, "You're too old." But you legged it out.
Okay, I did.
But you got it around.
Yep.
You want to walk us through any comments or replies to Mikey Schneider's comments tonight?
No, because it sounded a lot like another voice.
Do you feel like his comments fired up the team to get that W?
Yes.
Any other parting words, because since you're so talkative tonight?
No.
Freddie, the homer was good, but I love to see you take a walk.
You got 2 wins on the night.
Actually, you know what? Let's point that out. We won by what? 1 run. Now, let's make a point, because I always like this. Bases loaded. I did take a walk, and Seggers looked at me and said, "Well, do you want to swing or do you want to take the walk?" And I said, "Give me the fucking walk." And guess what? Sorry. Hey, they're live. My bad. Edit that out.
Mike Schneider doesn't even talk like that.
But, how many did we win by?
1.
And how many did we score on that?
Hey, we don't
I didn't home on that.
we don't give Padre that kind of run support.
Did you guys give me a lot of runs tonight?
2 W's tonight. What does that take you to on the year?
Is that 9 and 9 now?
Wait. Somebody gave him an RBI on that.
I should.
He didn't bat. He played appearance. You know how smell the gross scorekeeping works.
Yeah.
You got a home run on a Tommy D ball.
Add another walk to the tally, and because he usually is up there leading the team.
That's unbelievable.
But what's the pitching record? What's the wins and
That's
losses on the
unbelievable.
year?
UFO?
Yes, it is. Indeed.
Junior, sorry.
That was good.
Who would have thought we would have had a 500 pitcher on this?
500, back to 500 with 2 wins
99
tonight.
on a team that's like 11 and 31. That reminds me of the year the Padres took all the cup games and finished 500. I think it was last year.
Difference is, I'm out.
Why are you walking away?
All right, we can bicker later. We're live here. We're live.
Usually when it goes to Padre,
We're
you don't
live.
have much nice to say about me.
Well, Padre was an all-time great. There's no doubt about it.
He's a man of the cloth.
But Padre admitted he took one of the cup games that year. And you've been out here, give me all the hard games. We had another guy who used to take all the tough games. His name was Puddin' Nate. He shaved like a bowl of pudding. And then some, maybe 2 bowls of pudding. And I love him dearly. And
Is that Brian Hill?
it was Brian.
Nice play, Brian.
Too soon?
That's what I was worried about.
All right.
He was there.
Moving on.
He kept his face out of the way.
Who's our next honorable mention tonight?
Next victim?
What else do we hit? What else do we see?
Mike
tonight?
Schneider, step on up. Mike Schneider.
Mike Schneider.
I put my baby too.
We're live.
I want to say
I know West Side.
Spork Schneider is here.
Spork
Schneider hit a nice.
This guy was.
He made a solid performance at the plate. Didn't make any outs or errors tonight.
This guy was in my ear the whole first game and brought life back to this ball club.
If you don't make outs and you don't make errors, you win. Thanks for helping.
Any more comments for us tonight? You had
Whispering
you had gems and pearls all night long. Give us a little something to the camera tonight.
You know, I'm glad my shit talking was able to motivate everyone to fire up and play.
Spoken like a true Socrates.
All right. Well done.
Who else we got?
We got P. No, because P.
P.
For the camera.
P.
You were the ball girl.
Yeah, you were. You were after those foul balls.
You
like
made
crazy.
more plays. You got more balls back in the infield than anybody out there.
You made more plays tonight than Brian Huwel.
And you made $3.
That's pretty nice.
Don't spend it all in one place.
All right,
That's like almost 2 candy bars.
What else
now.
we got?
Back in the 80s, that'd have been 10.
What else we got? We're live.
Too many to name. You got too many to name. Mikey Sanjin continues his pursuit of
Yeah, but he
excellence.
had a strikeout looking tonight.
That was a bullshit call.
You know it.
Could argue
That was a bullshit
And
call.
another one fouling.
No, that was a bullshit call.
Hold on, wait. Do I have the right Mikey
Well,
Sanjin
he
here?
played he didn't hit any off his knees tonight, and he had a pretty good glove. The lingering effect there is I saw a strikeout looking and one fouling.
Hey, that was a bullshit call. You know it.
Hey, we're
5
live.
for
Give it
7.
up. We're live.
5 for
In
7.
my eyes and call strike three. That's
5 for 7's pretty good. That's like a 7-14 or something on the day, right?
If you were 5'7" or taller, yes, that would have been a ball. But since you were 5'7", that was a strike. And now you were 5 for 7.
Very warm. Mikey Sanjin, 5 for 7. You make 2 outs and you barely raise your batting average. That tells me he's been a heck of a hitter all year. When you go 5 for 7 and lowers, Mikey Sanjin, he's pursuing a record. He's got 1 game left to do it, maybe a tournament. We're going to retabulate and see where he's at.
What else we got tonight? JB, number 28, makes his triumphant return after an absent fall league season due to too many 9 o'clock games.
And it took him a while to figure it out, but he had the barnacles shook off by late in the first game, and
He was
about the time the
hitting
team turned around.
He was hitting some frozen ropes there for a while. After he figured it out, what did he do? 4 in a row?
Oh, yeah, JB was he had a 2 for 3 with a pair of singles and a 3 for 4. Just as good as Mikey Sanjin. The former Mr. October matches the current Mr. October. Call paramedic.
All right, what else we got?
Yeah, you can go up and down this whole roster here.
What'd you do tonight?
Oh, I was all right. I took a walk. Let's see. Hold
You had a
on.
big triple.
Mikey Huwel 4 for 4 in the second game. Hang on, Pete.
Mikey Huwel, come on down.
5 for 7 overall.
Mikey
Another
Huwel
5 for 7.
Mike Huwel.
5 for 7.
Normally this is your Natty Light player of the game, but tonight in this doubleheader, this was a true team effort. So
for 7,
we don't
3
have a
runs,
player of the
3
game. We have a
RBIs.
special shout out to everybody that really contributed tonight. Brought to you by Miller Lite, the Space Force, and the Roses. Mikey,
Oh,
what
my.
did Mikey do tonight?
Mikey was also tabulated a 5 for 7. And
He made a nice catch in the last
more
inning.
critically, a great catch in that 7th inning, which drove a nail through their heart. And really impressive more to me is anybody should have hit in the first game. He didn't necessarily, but
He was
4 for 4 in the second game with a clutch triple in the 6th.
He was
Got those
probably our
last 2 runs we needed.
most solid outfielder all night.
Well, problem with the outfield tonight was not their fault. The problem is you got to play deep on a team like that. They were lasering them under and getting a few in those gaps, and that's the problem. You hit them so hard and long that they travel and it wasn't right at you. You don't want to prepare for it.
Mike
So
Schneider-
the outfield did real well against those guys who put up a lot of runs and kept them under 20.
Mike
That's
Schneider-
good for a team with power and speed.
Mike Schneider strongly disagrees with everything you just said. What else we got tonight?
I think Greggy's running out of film.
Greggy had his home run tonight. Let's give Greggy
Greggy Dinger.
I hit 2 solid shots, and my back
Dinger.
my back didn't know how to react to running bases. I don't know what happened.
Greggy Dinger.
Our very own Rick Williams. Ricky Williams made his second appearance of the year. Second appearance of the year?
Third now.
Third game of the year.
Third, he played in played that last
68 years old, and I believe sets the record for foul out, strikeout, oldest player to do so in Delhi Park history.
You can't blame him with the lights and the fact that
The pitch was high. He was being aggressive, B-E aggressive.
I was on the other teams.
All right, Junebug, let's get into some hard-hitting questions.
I got E. I got E with a 3 for 8. That's 375.
Eden,
That brings his
Eden
average
Huwel.
all the way up maybe to 180.
3 for 8 tonight. Talk to us. What did you see off the plate tonight?
What?
He's changing the game.
2 of those hits were against the shift.
He went down the third base line with and just missed.
What was that, like a 10-man infield?
Yeah, something like
On
that.
the right side.
2 of those against the shift. If you had your mustache, you'd have had 5 for 8.
Yeah.
True. 3 for 8. He's closing in on 20 hits. Let's see if he can get him by year's end.
One more
The
game.
problem is he's closing in on 100 outs.
Plus a tournament.
All right, coming back, we're going to hit up Junior with a couple of hard-hitting questions before we wrap this interview up tonight.
Too hard. I'm fragile.
Maybe one for PP.
We had we've had a rough year this year, but the club is bouncing back.
Rough year, but a really solid fall.
In the fall league this year. Tell us the direction you project the ball club to head next year.
Well, I'm looking for some pretty good free agents. I know some of our guys are hitting a free agent year, and frankly, they did not bank money with the way they're playing. So I assume everybody's going to have to come crawling back to this roster. Once we had some good players on top of our already solidly good players, I think we're going to be right back in the mix.
There's a guy, Stagman. He's got every personality trait you look for in a ball player.
Well, we're going to see if he wants to wear a
I
wig.
think he's got a background in soccer after he triple hit one off his kneecaps earlier.
And play, that's no bueno.
But you know what? Stagman takes abuse out in the field. He took one off the finger or the face or maybe the everything. It just pinballed all over him, and he just
He has
just
a great
shook it off,
attitude
man.
about it. You know what I think?
Next, expect like a Jose Canseco play off the top of his head and over the wall. It won't phase him, man. And guys like Lou Ferrigno.
He's built like a tank. You know what I think he attributes that attitude to? He spent many years in an abusive relationship, so he takes the abuse we give him very well.
It was called being a grade school teacher. And
Hey, she had a great personality.
That's all we need to know right there.
great personality, face like a lawnmower.
We're going to have some young talent coming up in the near future.
That's what I just said. I think I just lost
We do. We're on the cusp. Sammy Huwel seems to be on the bubble. We get a guy like that out for 60 to 70% of the games, and we may not worry about some of the guys who are struggling to make it. It's a matter of breaking guys in. I fully expect E to get up, maybe to be a better hitter than Cyber J next year. I'm not going to say
I
that's
like
really
the sound of that.
but you know what? That would be called progress.
Eden's
Right now,
starting to fire
he's
for the
below
next
the
generation.
Schnetzer line. He's below the Schnetzer line, but if he really works at it and gives up high school and everything during the offseason, I think he can come back and be almost respectable in 2024.
I am all about giving up school.
High school dropout.
What do you need school for? You've already got a genius IQ.
Before you know it, man, you're going to be a member of the Delhi Salad team. We won't be able to contain you.
Jimbo made an appearance tonight. Haven't seen him in quite a while.
Much to the thrill of Bobby Sager. Good too.
Where's Gary and Willie?
One man.
On a coaching staff.
Where's the coaching staff at tonight?
What a coaching staff.
The coaching staff. What? The coaching staff.
Paul Bunyan.
Gary and Willie.
I don't know if he can catch.
Gary and Bill. Where you at? Coaching staff.
You're on the thing.
You're live. Need you to pay attention.
Why start now?
PP. What'd you guys see out there tonight? I'm gonna go.
We saw a lot of good hits, a lot of good base running.
What I saw was a bunch of 9-year-old kids thought they had this game, first game licked, and you had to chew their ass out a little bit and tell them to get your act together. Don't take the team for granted.
All right,
And you
Bill,
pulled
on
it
your
out.
way home, drop one off everybody Ford Club.
I drove.
I'm not sure what he said. He kind of reminded me of one of them.
Yeah, that first game was a little rough.
I can't help it. I get
feed him
excited.
after
I
midnight
love
and get him
baseball.
wet?
I always did.
Instead of the mohawk on his head, it appears to be on his face.
That's so she can do this.
Hey, this is a clean
Whoa.
All right, this thing's getting out of hand quick.
I had fun with it.
You got it.
Well, Junior, any parting words for us tonight?
All-Star balloting is on, and it's like the guys knew it. They came out tonight playing hard, knowing that it's voting time. Everybody wants to put their best foot forward because there's going to be some pretty good awards this year, maybe a few new ones. And I'm really thinking about maybe I was going to do something tragic with it, but the way this team's playing right now, I'm going to go less tragic than I was before. Let's put it this way. It won't be the horse's asses of a few years ago. I'm probably going to, I don't know, sexy ladies or something.
Well, this has been your Huwel Insurance Miller Lite Delhi Park Fall League. Usually Polka the game, but there was just too much to mention, too many players to single out, two individuals. So we had to team effort tonight. But on behalf of JR to Polly, number 21 in your program, number 1 in your hearts, and old 61 asterisk, we will smell you in the tournament. Bye-bye.
Good little ball club. Good little ball club again. Good little ball club. It was a good